it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played. That's how you feel?
Oh!
Okay.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Here's Young. Fires the 3. Offensive board. The fadeaway. And Capella gets double teamed. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Chicago has possession. Bogdanovic finds Capella. Young way outside. Atlanta gets it back. Capella, the pass to Young. Going inside. That shot off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Levine passes to Vucevic. Levine against Bogdanovic. Pulls up, high post. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic with it. And it's Young picking him up. And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Zach Levine. That's his first foul. Here's Young. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovic possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Pass to Levine. And here is Vucevic. There's Ball with a 3. He got a piece of it.
Well, you can ask for a harder worker than Bogdanovic. It takes a lot of effort to cover a shot that way.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
3 on the clock. Vucevic's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Connects from downtown.
Remember, he didn't join the NBA until he was 25. But Bogdanovic has such a strong reputation as a long-range shooter.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running. And that right there is anything but your typical slam dunk. That is a showstopper.
That's what you'd expect to see in the dunk contest. A double touch reverse. Man.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Here's Levine. No good with a layup.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
Bogdanovic passes to Young. Good on the shot. Young's got his second basket.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Ball outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Levine.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots.
And here's Bogdanovic. Sends outside. Clock at 6. And a deep three from Young. And they get it back. And here's Hunter from the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Hawks foul. By Capella. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
And that one falls for Vucevic.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals. He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Oh, there's the alley! And the slam dunk by Capella.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
23 seconds left to play in the first. Levine with it, and Capella picks him up defensively. Ball left side, outside Levine. And again, no good by Chicago. Hunter on the wing. The ball's knocked loose. Back to Capella. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead, leading by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And so in the game for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Levine, good.
Good at running the correct route. I love that play. I like seeing Levine work hard to beat everyone up the court.
The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Pass to Hunter. Outside Young to the inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Ball passes to Levine. Back to Ball. Here's Levine, plenty of space. Rebound Atlanta.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Hunter passes to Young. Here he goes. Basket counts. Young's got 6.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
DeRozan outside. Looking at the modern game, Graham, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Nimble moves on the drive from Bogdanovich, making it tough for the defenders to stay on him.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Levine. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Ball against Young. Collins with it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. White against Gallinari.
2 minutes.
White, the pass to Johnson. Inside, here's Green. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Uses the glass on the layup. Green's got his first points of the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Pass to Reddish. Outside Gallinari to the paint. Herder. And it goes. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
SLA Johnson, his first.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Just 4 to shoot. Green for 3. He drops it from range. Green's got 5 points.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Johnson with it. Now Herder defending. Here's Williams on the take. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Well, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Pass to Johnson. 29 seconds left in the first half. Green, the pass to White. Just 5 to shoot.
No foul. Tony Brown. And that's his first personal foul.
The Hawks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. White against Williams. Pass to Jang. Oh, and Bradley with a block. Here's the break. Here's Jones. It's deflected. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball. And in doing so, also got the body. So we'll see free throws here. And the second free throw is good. Here's Reddish. And we're through the first half of play here at... Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up... And...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Young. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Young drawing the double team. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
6'6", Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
Now Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing, Levine. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. On the break. Levine with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Levine, good.
Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Young with it. He has 6. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Young's got 8.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
Ball outside. 6 to shoot. Pass to Levine. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Strongest high scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he doesn't hesitate.
Young against ball. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Here's Bogdanovich. Hounded by Ball. Pass to Collins. Young on the attack. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Jang, he's checked in for Capella.
First team foul. Now into the line for your
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Collins comes with a double. DeRozan for 3. And he can't get that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And now the Bulls in transition. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in.
coming under the floor for your Hawks, Kevin Herter.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Levine. The kick out to Ball. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Herter. Stolen by Ball. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. And they go to the intentional foul. Atlanta making some changes here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Here's Herter. The kick out to Williams. A minute 22 left in the third. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Pass to Jones. Outside White. It's hauled in by Herter. The Hawks have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Williams passes to Gallinari. It's stolen by Green. White for 3. And no good. The Hawks leading. Reddish on the wing. Back to Herter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to White. Bradley, high post. White on the wing. Williams defending. 4 on the clock. Back to White. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
From the wing, this is there. And we've reached the end of the third. Hawks ahead, up 8. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Green, Johnson is out there with Tony Bradley. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Jones in at the 3, the small forward.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
And he comes through at the perfect moment. I know who they'll look to if they need another big 3 against him.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Some changes for Chicago. Up top, Capella, covered by Vucevic. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in. And the Hawks lead by 7.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Young against Ball. Pass to Levine. Here's Williams. Now here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Now here's Bogdanovich. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ball outside. There's the drive. Collins with the defensive effort.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And it's good for 2. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Levine passes to Ball. Up top, Levine. DeRozan outside. Capella with a block.
You got to be careful when Capella's controlling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker. He uses his length well.
The Hawks have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Young. And he's going for the lob. And the slam dunk by Capella.
How sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Pass to Levine. The kick out to Ball. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Collins against Williams. Right side Young. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And I mean, what can you do? Capella's agility, I mean, in the pick and roll, it's impressive.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Outside Levine to the inside. Williams passes to Vucevic. It's stolen by Hunter. And here's Young. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 12-point Atlanta lead. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And the other thing, defensively, a great job of closing out on shots, getting a hand up, and even sending some shots back. Well, with a comeback out of range, we could put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Trae Young.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
DeRozan against Bogdanovich. Ball with a steal. Here's DeRozan. And he banks in the layup.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appear.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Miami Heat.
Hot hand with...
Well, thank you, Kevin.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Now Capella after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle. That's the pass you want, orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. About a minute played so far here in the first. Outside Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. That shot off. And Miami the other way now.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Lowry can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Collins. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Bogdanovich with it. Robinson picks him up. And it's Capella missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Butler against Hunter. Butler kicks to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. From deep. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Hawks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Young with no one around. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Defended by Young. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Now, here is Young. To the middle. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Driving to the basket. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Young's shot is good. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Lowry. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Young finds Bogdanovich. And Collins gets double-teamed outside Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Young drives in. That one goes in. Young's got 7.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Lowry passes to Butler. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Now, here is Young. 7 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Yes, that goes in. He's got 9.
Such a tricky cover. Even inside, Trae Young makes adjustments that others can't.
Pass to Butler. 19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against one mate. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Young kicks to Capella. Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Got it off in time. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of... And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Back to Lowry. Driving in. Shakes him. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Here's Butler. Collins with some nice D. The Hawks leading by 12. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Inside. Down low. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Lowry. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Heat trail by 12.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
And that one's good, Hunter. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Hawks.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Shots good by Butler.
Great way to create driving lanes, which is what Butler wants to do.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. To the paint. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Robinson with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Shots good by Butler.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Young passes to Collins. That's tipped. The Heat trail by 12. To the inside. Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young inside. Now recovering. And the dunk by Capella.
An intimidator himself. Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Lowry finds Butler. Now Tucker. Gallinari covering, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Butler understands the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Williams passes to Herter. Lowry against Williams. The alley-oop layup, very well done. And the Hawks lead by 12.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Passes it to Adebayo. Here's the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Williams against Lowry. Williams looking over the floor. What a terrific move that was.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing up. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 11 points and one assist. And that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang. And it's Williams at the point. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
That's his first personal foul.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one.
The Heat shooting their first free throw this game. Atlanta leading by 8. On the wing, Williams. To the middle. Rocket 6. Stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. And now we've got the intentional foul. So for the Hawks.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
It's stolen by Capella. Young outside. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
Relentless offensive efforts pays off for Bogdanovich, putting up points on the board.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Lowry dishes to Tucker. Young with the steal.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Here's Young going inside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Butler on the way. Inside. Here's Adebayo. And Capella sends it back. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. Capella kicks to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And stolen by Hunter. And pushing it up Atlanta. The Hawks again in transition. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Outside Lowry. From deep three-point range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Atlanta will go the other way. Hunter dishes to Collins. Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 16. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, you've got to value the possession. They've given up 6 points off of turnovers this quarter alone.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Gallinari outside. Lowry against Williams. The pass to Chang. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Here's Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. It's stolen by Reddish. Plenty of space. The offensive rebound. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Down low. And there's Gallinari on the assist by Williams.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Here's Lowry, and that one goes long.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It's good. Lowry's got his first basket.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by the Hawks.
And here is Williams. Gets it off. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
You can see on plays like that just how hard it can be to...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at point guard.
A dangerous pick-and-roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Young against Lowry. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Drills the 3-pointer.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now Young. Outside Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside Collins. Kicks to Young. There's the drive. Misses from close range. The Heat trail by 17. Here's Tucker. Trying to get open as Butler. Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Tucker with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Young outside. To the paint. Capella kicks to Young. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
14 foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Young. 5 on the clock. Dishes to Hunter. Over Butler. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Heat trail by 15. To the middle. Tucker can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Adebayo with the ball. And guarded by Capella. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Pass to Butler.
2 minutes.
Driving the lane. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Jimmy Butler.
This speaks to how assertive Butler is. Good at getting deep inside and finishing.
Young against Lowry. And Young, here we go. He kicks it to Capella. It's stolen by Adebayo.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The Hawks leading by 11. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Young taking his time here. Inside. 5 to shoot. And it's Capella missing. And here's Miami. Big run right now going for him. 11-2. Lowry from outside. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tucker's got it back down to single digits for Miami.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich against Robinson. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's the Hawks' ball. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young dishes to Capella. Young's shot is off. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Tucker. Deep 2 from Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Hunter, a 3, off on that one. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do.
All right, Allie, thanks. And the starting group for the Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the center position. And for the Hawks, at the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at center. Fires in the triple. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers. And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
Schroeder with it, and it's Young picking him up. Outside Tatum. Smart for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
And a deep three from Young. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Schroeder passes to Horford. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Collins. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Boston with a rebound. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Hunter, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Boston calls timeout.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
About 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game. Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
Outside Tatum. From downtown. Brown finds Smart. No good on the 3. And, of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head. It takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
So it's Boston now, after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Tatum, and finished off by Tatum.
Well, the incredible explosiveness, no fear from Jason Tatum. Woo-hoo, lights out.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Capella. Deflected. Outside, Brown. Inside. And there's Horford on the assist by Brown. Horford's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Young on the take. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
To the middle. And Horford powers it home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Pass to Brown. Drives to the hoop. And Brown with the stuff.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Young finds Collins. Back to Young. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Brown against Hunter. Brown passes to Horford. Here's Tatum. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Tatum's got 7.
Well, Jason Tatum, a 3-level scorer, gets to the mid-range jumper. It's good.
Outside Young. There's the drive. Here's Capella. Ooh, he He released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Boston closing out this quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
5 to shoot. Here's Horford. Nice move. Shoots over Capella. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot, and he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Now here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Driving in, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Kick out to Brown. The shot. Collins with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Now here's Young. He's got 10. Capella.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Pass to Horford. Stolen by Young. And there's the whistle. And I think that was a clear path foul there. Yep, the offense will get 1 shot at the line and retain possession. That one drops. He ties it up.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And at last, they get one to fall. Young's got 14.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Schroeder passes to Brown.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Here's Bogdanovich. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Here's Horford. The kick to Tatum. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation.
Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 12-1 run. Here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tatum can't hit. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range. Boston trailing. Kick out to Brown. Smart outside. It's Brown on the wing. And the jam by Brown.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Hunter against Brown. It's stolen by Smart.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Stolen by Capella. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Capella, and Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And it's Williams off the drive. And here's Hunter for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Pass to Tatum. The three is up. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Back to Okongwu. Horford with some nice D.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. 1:14 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Richardson. The three ball.
Silver foul. Matt Williams. And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Williams. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Williams is checked in for Boston.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Hits a three-pointer.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now here's Williams. He's covered closely, and the bucket is good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Richardson. Hernan Gomez on the wing. Left side Richardson. Now Canner. Uses the glass on the layup. Canner's gotten his first points in this one.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Now Williams. He's got 5. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Williams. No good from 11 feet. He gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there.
You got it, Trey.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points. And that does it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum, they're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the center position, locking down the middle.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Boston. Pass to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Just 4 to shoot. Okongwu. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And for the Hawks, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Hunter, good.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Now here's Schroeder. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu, and it's Trae Young in for Williams. Tatum from long range. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Capella, pass to Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target with the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Smart. And the tip in on the offensive boards. Smart's got 5 points.
Well, Marcus Smart has a knack for understanding where missed shots are going to come off, and he's got the vertical to get on the glass. Nice.
Now here's Young. 14 points for him. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
Horford can't hit.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And Young, the bucket on the assist by Hunter. He's got 16.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And so they foul intentionally. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Up and in on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Hawks leading. Pass to Herder. Down low. And he was fouled in the... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Williams. 5 points in the game. Going inside. Got it. Williams has got 7 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Outside Richardson. Now here's Canner. Richardson with it. Clock at 4.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
First one falls for him.
Hard not to root for a guy like Josh Richardson. Remember, he's a former second-round pick, but this guy put the time in the gym. He's an excellent teammate, and now he's a valuable rotation piece and an excellent two-way player.
Now here's Herder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Pritchard. Williams defending. He gets it in there.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Williams up top. He's got 7. Here he goes. The layup off target.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Hawks ahead, up by 2.
Come on, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Boston's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Lou Williams. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Herder in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5.
This is Schroeder at his best, putting that blinding speed to great advantage.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Over the break, I listened in on Nate McMillan's huddle. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major... I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Schroeder against Young. Collins drawing the double team. They get it back. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
Smart passes to Schroeder. Out to the right wing. Pass to Horford. Stolen by Collins. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And the Celtics shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. And yep, it's good. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
Collins inside. Horford covering. Collins no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And he commits the intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Schroeder against Young. Smart outside. To take the lead. Pass to Horford. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That one on Capella.
One shot.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't pulled off any in that regard.
Well, you've also got to love how hard they've attacked the basket. All that penetration, getting them lots of easy buckets.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud for your ETA on the Hawks. Dancers!
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside Young. And the layup is good off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Schroeder into the lane.
This is where the speed of Dennis Schroeder comes into play. When he's moving like this, the defender is in a tough spot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
First free throw is good.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Young against Schroeder. Stolen by Schroeder. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Stolen by Collins.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Outside Young. Plenty of space. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter. Young against Schroeder. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Blocked. Young against Schroeder. And here's Collins. Back to Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Smart. Horford with a steal. Stolen by Collins. Bogdanovich finds Capella. Here's Hunter. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
Gotta give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm. Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Denied by Tatum. Smart passes to Horford. And here's Schroeder outside. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Wow, a huge play from Dennis Schroeder. You love the focus.
Schroeder against Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Stolen by Schroeder. Tatum from long range. Collins with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. A chance here to possibly put the game away.
They have to remain focused to get it done.
Outside, Brown. And the three off target.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're losing by 4. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, first, you go for the steal on the inbounds. If you can't get that, you foul and hope for some misses at the line.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
And a deep three from Young. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And so it's Boston with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding its way. And let's go straight over to...
Good evening to you.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the three, the small forward. And for the Bulls, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the five. Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one. And then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And no question, Levine has a talent for taking to the sky. And he'll show it off every chance he gets.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. We're about 1 minute into the first. And it's Capella missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Levine. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
And here's Collins following Lonzo Ball's three. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Rebound by Williams.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Levine. A three from Bogdanovich. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Young outside. The long distance three is buried. Young's got 5 now.
I mean, how do you stop a guy like that? Defensively, you want to protect the rim. He's so far away as Trae Young from the bucket.
Rosen dishes to Levine. Over Bogdanovich. Levine's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 3. Young fires away from outside. Vucevic with the rebound. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Ball is running. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Young. And the layup is good. He has 7.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Ball. Passes it to DeRozan. Trying his luck from deep. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Pass to Levine. It's Vucevic, top of the key. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Trae Young. We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. And here is Ball. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Ball, the bounce pass. Outside DeRozan. It's stolen by Capella. Outside Collins. Young left side. And there's Collins on the assist from Young.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Ball kicks to Levine. They need this one. He takes it in.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Young taking his time here. From outside, off the mark.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
From deep. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Ball with the bucket.
So much talk about the improvement in Lonzo Ball's three-point mechanics. It takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication.
It's all tied in Chicago. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. Hunter no good. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Vucevic. Oh!
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
To the inside. Here's Hunter. The kick out to Young. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Vucevic. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Williams leading the charge. Back to DeRozan. Releases. Off the left rim and out.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And the shot goes in. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Levine looking around. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass the ball. The dish now to Levine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Trae Young.
It's going to be on Trae Young.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here is Young. 11 points in the game. Here he goes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first half. That one goes. Count it. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Johnson dishes to White. 4 on the clock. Here's Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Pass to Herter. And the call will be against Alizé Johnson.
Alizé Johnson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
1:16 left in the first half. Herter passes to Chang. Out to Gallinari. From the arc. Sinks the triple. And the Hawks lead by 2.
3 points.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Kicks it out to Jones. No good from outside.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Here's Herter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Hawks now. And Gallinari kicks to Reddish. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to White. Launches a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And that'll do it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Vucevic is out there with Williams, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's DeRozan. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brett Berry. Brett, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes. Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
The pass to DeRozan. Into the lane. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Here's Ball after Clint Capella's bucket. He tries for 3. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from DeRozan.
And adding a three-point shot later in his career, DeRozan looking very comfortable on that one.
Bogdanovich backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball feeling it out a bit. Vucevic finds Levine. From deep three-point range, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here is Young. 16 points for him. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
And it's Vucevic in the corner. Pass to Levine. Outside, Ball. Williams against Collins. Levine up top. Over Bogdanovich. DeRozan for 3. And the Bulls get it back. Back to Levine. For the tie. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game. 1:04 left to play in the 3rd. Levine wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Levine's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. Young against Ball, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Williams, he's checked in for Trae Young. Deflects the pass. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. White with it. To the middle. Here's Bradley. Another shot. And the layup is good. Bradley's got his first points of the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Williams looking over the floor. Driving inside. Just 3 on the clock, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
It's so hard to guard Lou Williams without fouling. He just moves around in such a herky-jerky way, especially when he's slashing like this.
And both free throws good for Williams.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Schroeder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgie Dang, and it's Williams at the point. White against Gallinari. Jang dishes to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And contact on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Johnson. DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. Levine's checked in for Green. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Kobe White. Levine for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. It's stolen by Bradley. So the wing on the left. Ball finds DeRozan to take the lead. Williams with the ball. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And it goes down 2 points.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Ball, the pass to Levine. outside the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Williams kicks to Levine. The offensive rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Williams.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
DeRozan against Hunter. Back to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. The feed to Bradley. Puts it up from 17. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Jones. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break and not going to let him. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the Bulls making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. Bogdanovich against Levine. He kicks the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. Back to ball to tie it up. For 3, Levine. Tries it again. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Young outside. To the paint. Here's Collins. Money!
And maybe not the first guy you think about. Collins in the clutch.
Chicago with the ball. Now, here's Ball. Kicks it to Jones. Back to Ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine, and Capella sends it back. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Collins dishes to Capella. Now Young. From deep. Off target. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Heat. Gritty. Now Atlanta starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Now here's Lowry. Inside. And finished off by Adebayo.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Young way outside. Young missing again. Butler on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. To the paint. Stolen by Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And it's Miami's ball. Stolen by Collins. And now the Hawks on the break. Robinson with a steal. Right side, Butler. Lowry outside. Back to Butler. Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound Atlanta. And a deep 3 from Young. Lays out. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. 3-pointer off the mark.
And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down. And the lid comes off the basket after 4 straight misses. They finally get one.
And so here is Miami after the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Capella, the pass to Collins. Outside Young. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Lowry with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. The 3. And again, the Heat missing.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that. You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
It's stolen by Hunter. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Capella finds Young. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Knocked away. Stolen by Capella. Lets it go. Back to Bogdanovich. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Now here's Young from deep three-point range. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Lowry outside. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Young way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Young's got 6.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Pass to Butler. And he's going for the oop here. Hey, rejected by Capella. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. Hey, rejected by Capella.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And he makes a first.
A capable scorer from all 3 levels. But what's really unique about Kyle Lowry is his physicality near the rim. He bullies defenders. I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Young from long range drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
What do you expect? Young is a threat to score the moment he crosses half court.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. For 3, Lowry sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Capella.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
A big-time effort for Trae Young. Provide. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
We've also seen them do a great job of protecting the paint. You see that in their block shots total.
On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Collins. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Capella. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Robinson. And Young pulls it down. The Hawks leading. Collins with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Pass to Tucker. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Capella with the defensive effort. And here's Hunter for 3. Not going to go that time. And the Heat going the other way now. Inside. It's stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich against Lowry.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Now Lowry. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
For Atlanta, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Young. Collins outside. 6 to shoot. Throws it up high.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Lowry with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Butler. Here's Tucker. Wide open. Chalk up 2 there.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Outside, Williams. Up and over Lowry. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Lowry to pass to Butler. Down low. Here's Tucker. Outside Robinson. Fires for 3. Kept alive. 1:29 left to play in the first half. And the shot goes down. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he had shoes all over his house.
Now here's Lowry. Lets it go from the wing. Jang pulls it in.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Pass to Williams. Outside Herter. Lets it go from 14. Doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Gallinari. And Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got his 5th rebound in this one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That evens the score. Adebayo's got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
17 seconds left in the second. Good.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. The 3. It doesn't go for him. And they recover it. And the first half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. In the first period, their biggest lead. And that should...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Kevin Herter out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Cam Reddish. Then it's Gorgie Jang. And it's Gallinari in at the 4-man position. Pass to Tucker. Yes! And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Tucker's got 6.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
Now here's Herter. Left side Williams. The rebound by Lowry. Well, the Heat's shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Back to Adebayo for the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. 10 points for him.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And Williams punches it home.
Good recognition by Lou. Sees a crack in the defense, has the speed to exploit it.
Robinson finds Lowry. Back to Robinson. 4-3. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Herter. Reddish on the wing. Butler covering. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
One thing all scouts love about Cam Reddish. For a wing, he has a huge frame that typically bodes well at this level.
Now here's Lowry. He's got 5. Back to Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
Here's Williams. Pass to Herter. There's the 3. The rebound by Lowry. Miami trailing.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Now here's Williams. No luck on that one.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Tucker. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
P.J. Tucker.
And so he hits both. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Herter. Here's Jang. Pounded by Adebayo. Knocks it loose. And here is Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul.
Jimmy Butler.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Gallinari. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. And he lobs it up. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Williams against Lowry. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Adebayo passes to Lowry. And here's Robinson. Williams defending. And a big finish by Robinson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Now here's Williams. To the paint. Here's Jang. Denied by Adebayo.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Jang pulls it in.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Herter gets the bucket. Herter's got his first basket.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Now here's Butler. Six to shoot. From deep. They get the rebound. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we'll be back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Young misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
For 3, Robinson. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Denied by Adebayo. Fast break Miami. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Young against Lowry. And he drives in. Here's Tucker. Rebounded by the Hawks. Left side Hunter. Pass to Young. Back to Hunter. The kick out to Young. To take the lead. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Hawks lead by 2.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Robinson with it. And it's Young picking him up. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Hunter. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Collins.
Attack! Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Now Lowry. Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Lowry against Young. To the middle. Stolen by Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Lowry against Young. Lowry outside. Clock at 6. Inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
Responsibility all on Jimmy Butler. He stepped up to the plate on that one.
Outside Young. To the inside. Collins. And Collins with the slam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Butler finds Robinson. Launches it. And they'll get another chance. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 8 assists in the game. Young against Lowry. Outside Young. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Capella. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 6.
great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Butler on the wing. Let's go with a three. Atlanta with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Here's Collins to the left wing. Young with it. Inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Adebayo. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Collins outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Hey, rejected by Capella.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no, no, no.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Stretch 6. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Boston, out in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
There's Brown with the 3, rebounded by Capella. Bogdanovich against Schroeder. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
You got to like the game of Bogdanovich. Really skilled at finding space inside and using it.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Young with no one around. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Oh, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop this ability to create for others.
Brown finds Smart. Now here's Brown, defended by Young. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Hunter. Outside Collins. The pass to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. No good on that one. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
And free agency unkind to Dennis Schroeder over the summer. Bet on himself to get a bigger deal in the offseason. And cap space drying up quickly. And he just lacked suitors. He eventually catches on with his team, but this wasn't the ideal scenario.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
And Smart with a clear path to the hoop.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Schroeder against Young. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Young dishes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, Schroeder with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. It's tipped and stolen by Horford. Schroeder finds Smart from deep. Horford no luck. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston again missing. The Hawks leading. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Bogdanovich looking around. Collins. And finish off by Collins.
With a good feel for the game, Bogdanovich is able to effectively read the defense's pick-and-roll coverage.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. Oh, Tatum in position.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Now Young. Tatum trying to break free. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Celtics trail by 4. Schroeder dishes to Tatum. Inside. And finished off by Brown.
Just an intelligent play by Tatum. Moving the ball to a guy with a great shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. He Lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Capella.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Schroeder against Hunter. The kick out to Brown. Over Young. Back to Brown. Can't hit from in close.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Stolen by Smart. Pass to Tatum. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, you love the skill set. Tatum can take you a number of ways inside. Defensively, it is tough to guess right.
Young way outside. Al Horford with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check to him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. You see a lot of this.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3. We talk so much about Tatum's influence, Chris, at the offensive end. But he's become an impact defender as well.
Instincts, length. You see he's got added muscle. I mean, Kevin, that's what the best players do at this position. Think about it. LeBron, Kawhi, KD. All lockdown defenders when they put their minds to it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Other upside and a lot of people's view remain. David, thanks. Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, don't they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? Yeah, I think so. Let's see, who was before that? LeBron's teams, Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement and narrative. Everyone, check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship.
That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Young pass to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart finds Schroeder. And here is Tatum. And off the left side of the rim, and he swirls in for it. Tatum's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Young against Schroeder. And Young, here we go. Back to Capella. And Boston with the rebound. The pass to Tatum. Double by Bogdanovich. Horford. Smart, wide open. He fires. Off target with his 3. And stolen by Horford. over Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics.
2 minutes remaining in the
No good from Hernan Gomez.
2 minutes.
Well, that's just a lucky break for D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Yeah, they have dialed it up a notch here, really battling to extend this run.
Williams dishes to Reddish. Shot to stop the run, and Reddish with the slam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. 1:25 left in the first half of basketball. Takes it inside. Shot's good by Hernan Gomez.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Herder. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Molinari passes to Reddish. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 9. Knocked away. Williams kicks to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Williams. The 3. That one's not going to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Williams with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Williams gets the bucket.
And watch how Williams rockets up the floor on the fast break, outworking the D there and finishing strong.
Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. And his first shot of the game, no good.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
To the paint, here's Cantor. And he makes good on the way. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
And so it's the Boston Celtics ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. And they kept it close. And
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Williams is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's Pritchard in at point guard. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Well, no excuse letting Richardson get this close. You deserve to get dunked on when you get in this position.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Richardson the pass to Cantor. Here's Pritchard. Rejected by Young.
And we talk about the many ways Young affects this game. Shot blocking rarely comes up, but it's a testament to his hustle and determination.
Hunter no good. Celtics leading by 9. Back to Williams. Richardson against Bogdanovich. Out to the wing. There's the triple. Cantor's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists. So general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Offensive rebound. Capella, the pass to Collins. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assisted by
Collins has got his second bucket.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Collins. Smart kicks it over to Schroeder. Boston, no good that time either. Bogdanovich against Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and the versatility of Bogdanovich offense is enticing. Fundamentally sound player who does a little bit of everything.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Chang, he's checked in for Capella. Schroeder up top, defended by Young. Brown wide open, he fires. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Brown's got 9.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just training that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Schroeder against Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. Oh, it's not a smart shot.
Tatum dishes to Horford. Brown kicks it over to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Smart. Floats it up for Horford.
Well, good recognition right there by Schroeder. Defense got crossed up, and he made it pay.
The Hawks trail by 10. Young looking it over. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know what the kind of competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
56 seconds left in the third. It's good. Brown's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now, here is Young. He's got 6. To the middle, here's Jang. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Pass to Horford. But Trey hands it from downtown. Horford's got 7 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Young from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Boston on top, up by 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Zhang is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. Richardson outside with the drive. Cantor, the pass to Hernan Gomez. And they recover it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Celtics lead by 10.
And that's the battle
they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Outside Williams. And there's the drive. Banked in off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Pritchard. Hernan Gomez passes to Pritchard. Tips it, and Kents are able to finish.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those two.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside Williams. And he drives in. Yep, that one goes in there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. There's Brown with the three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Young against Horford. Got it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Capella.
Now, this is where Capella is most effective, looking comfortable attacking once he got established position.
Schroeder surveying the floor. And here's Tatum for 3. Schroeder kicks to Horford. And that one's good. Schroeder. And the Celtics lead by 11.
I like guards who can hit shots in the key, showing he can score a bunch of different ways.
Young against Schroeder. Young dishes to Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And here is Tatum. Smart finds Schroeder. The 3 from Tatum. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Hunter. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Schroeder offline with his 3. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7.
Accepting more responsibility over time. Bogdanovich, I mean, you gotta love his willingness to take these shots.
Outside Tatum. Connects from 3-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Kept alive by Atlanta. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And the dunk by Capella.
You know, a stellar floor general. Young has that uncanny ability to find his guys at the right time.
Here's Schroeder. No good on the 3. Atlanta with the ball. 6-point game. Young way outside. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Back to Collins. From deep. Up again. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
A workhorse on the glass. Capella ready to pounce on misses as soon as the shot goes up.
Schroeder with the ball. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Thank you.